Yo, what's up with it, guys, man? This your boy Rich, and I am back with Freedom Radio. Yes. I got Uncle Nephew in the building today, guys. And hey, man, when I mean to tell you, hey, man, look, when I mean to tell y'all that the mic is hot, man, like Lil Wayne said, man, the mic is hot. But hey, guys, look, I got another question, man.
Yes,
I want y'all to drop some knowledge. I want y'all to drop some wisdom on us today, all right? Hey, what advice do you guys have to the kids? You know what? To the youth. Let me say that.
Okay.
To the young people.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of different advices we
Bring it on, nephew.
bestow upon the young people today.
Yeah.
But,
Teach the YNs, man. Teach the YNs.
Man, for one thing, understand about the people that came before you.
Right.
I think a lot of that has not been displayed to you guys enough, and I think it's our job to do that.
Amen.
First of all, I want to big up to the youth, man. Y'all our future. You know what I'm saying? And we got to make sure we keep you guys on the right path. Same for us. It's this cycle of the older people teaching the younger. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, I think the youth nowadays, they're teaching each other more so than looking to the people that came before them.
The wrong way.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, that works hand in hand, but the same token, man, you need that wisdom. You need that understanding from the people that came before you.
Right.
So for my youth today, I ask that y'all look more into the past in the sense of longevity, in the sense of growth and understanding. You know, the blind lead the blind is a saying, you know.
Yes, it is.
Youth, you guys ain't been around long enough to be able to teach each other in the manner in which you do.
Right.
You're learning from TikTok, you're learning from that, but you're still just learning from each other. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, which is fine. But take some time and talk to the old people, man. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to sit around. You really wasn't allowed too much to be listening to older people's conversations. But,
man, what?
You know, I used to be sitting around trying to hear what they saying, and because I was always interested in what they knew. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been around the world longer than me.
Right.
My uncle, man, he's been around longer than me. You know what I'm talking about? And not to say that the youth can't teach the old nothing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't take them from y'all.
Exactly, man. Don't take nothing from you, like you said.
See, nephew, man, you know you said something then, man, because I remember, man, when I was younger, them all the people I used to hang around with my daddy friends.
Yes.
And even, you know what I'm saying, like even when my daddy wasn't around, I was still around all his friends. And you know what, man? His friends today are like are like my best friends. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason I used to love to hang around the older crowd, man, because I used to want to learn. You know, so that's what you pushing on today, that the kids today need to be around some of the older people.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And then one more thing, I think it's a big situation is respect. I think there's a difference in today's youth and understanding what respect really means.
Yes.
And
because some of them got this thing, nephew, man, my bad. Some of them got this thing where kids now say, well, hey, you gotta respect me to give respect. That's wrong, ain't it?
Exactly, man. It's like
that's crazy.
You got to know what respect is, first of all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The way you talk, who you talking around, the way you talk to your parents, the way you talking to older people, your elders.
Talk about it.
How you present yourself, how you dressing yourself. You know, y'all act like you can walk around here with your pants or hanging all off your butt anywhere and anyhow. You know what I'm saying? When that's a respect factor. You know, I see kids on jobs at work with their pants down. It's like, come on, you gotta that's a respect thing.
Right.
And respecting, understanding what respect is, will help the whole world, and it will help the future for your kids.
Okay.
Y'all ain't been in a lot of fights like you used to have to do.
Right.
And I'm not saying fighting is good, but what happens is when you grew up in a rough environment, you get checked a lot, and you understand respect a lot quicker. When people don't confront you about things and they just let you go about life, that ain't cool neither.
No.
You know, I ain't saying you got to fight, or I ain't saying you got nothing,
but you need some type of correction.
You need some type of correction.
Right.
And we all do. So,
okay.
So a lot of you youth nowadays thinking you can say whatever, do whatever, without any correction.
Ooh,
right. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how the world works.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't, young people.
When we talk about prospering.
Right. Man, come on, bring us home,
hey,
man.
It don't, young people. One thing I'm gonna say this again. Boy, look at him. Boy, look at him. That's why I say this Freedom Radio. This who? This uncle who? Nephew. Look at him.
Right.
Look at him. He said, y'all, that word that our queen said, she did now. It's all about the respect thing. You got to have that. Now you talking to now I'm talking to y'all as a 68-year-old man from Mississippi.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? People today, I tell them, yes ma'am, no ma'am. And they did tell me, say, quit saying that.
Man, I see a lot of
north.
Yeah.
Man, it's a lot of kids. I was just finna say, it's a lot of kids up here, man.
I
don't
can't
say it.
because it's hard for me, from where I come from, to stop saying that. And I say it to the young people that are way younger than me.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, and then I still tell them it's hard for me. And then we get to talking. I say, yeah, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, man. Quit. I can't because that's the generation I come from.
Right.
You have to understand that word respect. You got to understand that.
Cause man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, look, they and no stuff back in my days.
Yes,
man. Get your teeth knocked out of your mouth.
Boy, look here. Man. Oh, you finna, man. Look here. I just been say that. Let me tell you something, boy. I ain't got hit so many times with a backhand. See, you young people don't know what a backhand is. No. See, you young people don't know when you go to the when you young mama go to the store.
Yeah.
And your mama tell you don't touch nothing in that motherfucker.
We ain't spending
and
night
she mean
with
that shit.
None of that.
Trust them. You get your and no people. You better not say nothing because that's how they raise their children. They raise their children with what? With goddamn respect.
So, let me ask you this right here, man. So check this, man. So in today's world, the parents nowadays, they get mad if you try to correct their child. No. How do you feel about that, man?
Crazy.
Hold up, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
It takes a tribe.
The young generation today. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this right here, and I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
How can a baby raise a baby?
You're right. You're right.
Let me say it again.
Say it again.
How can a baby raise a baby?
You're right.
You 16, 12, 13 years old. I got one of my friends, best friend, got a baby at he was 14. I think the girl was about. Come on, how can a baby raise a baby? But everybody think that's a joy and that's a beautiful experience.
That's a beautiful experience.
Look here, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That's fucked up. You are not raising your child to be the man or the woman that they're supposed to be. One thing I'm proud of myself, come from Mississippi.
Right.
Very proud that my parents, uncles, aunties,
they all played a big part of it.
All played a big part, and it raised me to be the man I'm today.
So let me ask you this, man. Right. So it must have. So this your nephew right here, right?
Yes.
So it means a lot to see him sit right beside you with the wisdom he got. So that means. So that means that he was around love and people that really cared about him. Huh?
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
True.
True. That, man.
Yes. Facts. I ain't gotta say nothing. Take it. He can say it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Real.
So you were raised in the village.
It
wasn't no.
It takes a village. It takes
yes.
a village to raise people. Period. Yes. And I'm gonna tell you something. We as black people, we come from that for the most part. If you look into the European household and situation, it's not like that. So we practice a lot of European ways.
Yes, we do.
No, but other indigenous cultures practice it like we talking about. A village raise a village. But a European way, and you're going to hear me label some things because it is what it is. You can see in today's households, into whites' household. I'm not going to say all whites are like that and all whites' households
I got you.
are like that.
Amen.
But when you talk about the whole diaspora things and how we are as a people, we always raised our people in the village.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. Ultimately.
All right.
So go ahead.
So basically, you know what I'm saying? It take a village to raise kids, man. And respect, and just being around love and people like family, you know what I'm saying? So Hey guys,
I
look,
got
man.
whipped by all my aunties, uncles. I done got disciplined by everybody, man. I done got disciplined